Hello, gamer. Welcome to ZGC. My name is Aurelius, and today we are getting into some Evolution 2 Battle for Utopia. Gonna be talking more about some update details that were released throughout this week. It will probably be the last of the details till next week. And next week, since they did say this next update is coming at the end of February, update could be here. I mean, it's not a whole lot collectively, but it's huge impact. I can't wait to tell you about it. Before we get into all of that, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. After you hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that notification bell and select all. That way you never miss out on an Evolution 2 video. And if I don't sound as energetic as I normally do, it's been a crazy day for me. Just going through a bunch of running around and everything. I mean, I've been up for what time is it? Almost 15 hours now. No, 16. Yeah, something like that, which is just not normal for me. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into these update details. First screen should be going up. Blake with that star for 3. I'm assuming that means 3 mastery points. So, the devs released how we will earn skill points in the new version, aka mastery points. Um, First way of getting them is by getting levels, as shown in the screenshot, getting points in the Psi capsule in the lab, and completing specially weekly tasks. So let's talk about the Psi capsules in the lab. The mechanics will remain. So you come into your lab, you go ahead and pick an enemy like berserker spiders. If I kill 7 more, I can go ahead and upgrade them. That aspect of it is not going to change. But instead of using this to upgrade your Psi power, which if I do this acid bomber right here, I'll get 100 more Psi power and have 17,340 and not 173,040 Psi power. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that in the last video. It just shows that, I mean, I was doing a lot of running around on that day too, so it just goes to show, brain is in multiple places at once right now. But instead of getting Psi power, we will get mastery points, aka skill points, which we can use to upgrade the 7 skills that Blake is going to get with this new update. Which is, oh my gosh, we went in there and checked that out in the last video. I'm sure I'll put it in the tab in there, and I'll have a link to it in the description section, and I'll have a link to it in the comment. So make sure you go down, look in the comments, and leave a comment yourself for that if you missed out on that video. But yeah, instead of upgrading Psi power, we will get mastery points. So as you see, I got a lot of stuff completed, just not the Psi power, or I won't say Psi power, but not the magmatite, which I've been really holding out on magmatite, throughout the course of this game, just because it was needed for so much research, and now it's going strictly to producing crystallite. Like, oh my gosh, the crystallite farming does not stop. Let me tell you, you need so much of the stuff, and we'll be able to upgrade our Psi power uh, by using skill points and no longer via this system. So if you're frantically trying to max out your Psi power, which I suggested you should do in the last video as well, you may not have to do that, and it might actually be a bad thing, because once this update hit, I could come in here and like claim this thug right here and get whatever mastery points it's going to give me for that, and allocate that to whatever skills that I want versus going through and maxing out all of these enemies and everything, and you know, maxing out that Psi Power, which Psi Power will be maxed out, and hopefully will be at the point where we don't have to put any points in it if you already have this maxed out. But if you don't, I'd say leave it and we'll just wait for the update. That way you will have all those extra skill points to allocate where you want to, maybe into metabolism, which will give you more health from med kits, or endurance, which will drain your stamina slower. Like I mean, all of these skills are amazing, and I want to see what each one of them does. You know, we're going to see what each one of them does and how effective they are, and everything. But that's when this update hits, we'll find out all that stuff. But like for now, just hold out on upgrading your Psi Power, unless the Chosen of Z you're fighting right now, you have to get him to that tiniest sliver of health before you can hit him with a Psi charge to kill him. So then that'd be like the only reason to upgrade it. But other than that, I would just leave it. No, and the next thing, as you saw in this post, getting points from completing special weekly task. Ah, come on, brain, work for me, brain. As you see this screenshot up here with all those beautiful gems. Oh, that's a lot of gems. But this is what the special tasks. I almost said tags. Like yeah, brain is in multiple places. I'm sorry. Multiple tasks that you will have to complete, and as you see down there, 3 weapons are there with 10 stars for each. So I'm assuming that'd be 10 mastery points once you achieve all of that. Let's get into the text for this. 3 different weapons will get chosen every week in the new version. So similar to like the tournament, how with the elemental damage for the extra points, how that changes every week. The guns that we would have to use throughout the week will change as well. And I don't know when these changes will happen. It would be smart to put them on tournament day, since that's kind of like their weekly reset day. Or they also have Sunday kind of set up as their weekly reset day. You know, so we don't know which day that this is actually going to happen. We will definitely find out when the update hits, but at least or once a week, these tasks will change. So as you see here in this screenshot, it looks like 1,000 kills with the prototype machine gun, 200 kills with a Chimera sniper rifle, and 400 kills with a Chimera shotgun. So once we complete all of those, we would get them 10 mastery points. And if you just judge it off the screenshot, we'd get 10 mastery points and 1 flag. And if you look up there by the gems, you can see a little flag. Oh, oh my. So the victory flags will not expire every week. So, and so you can continue collecting the prizes, which is those gems, and that can change. You know, I can see them putting up like biofuel and resources and grenades or med kits up there, as well as blueprints. You know, any of the resources we have to go through and collect in the first place. I can see them putting all of that up there. But let's just hope it stays like this with the gems. So once we collect a flag, we'll get a little marker. I'm hoping 1 flag would give us 1 bar. So once we collect our first flag, that would give us the 10 gems. You know, that's how just the way they set up the screenshot. That looks like how it would be. You know, so and I don't know if the task will change as soon as they're complete, or they'll just stay complete, which means we can complete up to 3 tasks every week, which is, you know, that first week will be 60 gems, and that second week would be 100. So 160 gems every 2 weeks. Think about that. How much gems would you have if you're making 320 gems a month? That's how huge this is. If those rewards stay as gems. You know, but all you gotta do is collect the flags, get all the kills with the weapons throughout the week to collect the flag. And your flags will not reset. The guns will, and your progress on them will, but the flags will not reset. So don't feel rushed to get it. Let's say that they want you to get 400 kills with the Psi sniper rifle. What is that thing called? I think it's called Psi sniper rifle or Psi sniper rifle. No, chosen one. All right, that's the one I was talking about. That size. Let's say that rifle, that sniper rifle pops up. You need 200 kills. I don't think I'm getting 200 kills with this gun. Um, at the point that I'm at, so that just have to be a skip if that pops up. But it's okay because any flags I do earn throughout the week will stay there, and it will go to be the same for you. Any flags you do earn throughout the week will stay there. So if you miss out on a flag, is no biggie. You know, your progress will not reset every week. Just the guns will. You know, and and they didn't say there was more update details at the end of this, which they normally do if they have more details to release. So this is like it for the update, and with the update possibly coming next week, I'll keep an eye on their Facebook page over the weekend. They usually don't post stuff update related over the weekend. Sometimes they do. Oh, excuse me. So I'll keep you posted. So join my Discord. That's where I will let you know that the update time or the day the update will hit will be released. So join my Discord. Make sure you're in there. We'll be having some fun conversations down in there too. And back to the last video. Ask features a question. I'm still waiting for some good questions from you, so we can send them up to the devs. I know I've got a few that I want to ask personally. Then once I do decide to make this post, I will. But I do want to make a comment on it by by the time the update hits or before the update hits. So you have until the next video. You can comment on this video or the last video that went up for Evolution. Your questions for futures, I will read them and get them over to the devs Facebook page in there, and maybe that question will be answered in game. You know what I'm saying? And it could be anything like what is Blake's odds of beating the Dominion? You know, how close are the Sharks? You know, stuff like that that has to deal with the lore and gameplay of Evolution 2. Well, I won't say gameplay because that's dev stuff, but anything that has to do with the lore or story or the characters or just the environment itself of Evolution 2. Send me your questions. Comment them down below. If you could ask Futures anything, as we found out when she came online that she's some kind of all-knowing machine, or at least that's what it seemed like. You know, so it's a very good possibly the devs would come up with something to answer those really good questions. I hope you did enjoy. I hope you're excited for the update. And don't forget, tomorrow is tournament day. Yeah! You need join my Discord. Go ahead and share your results and place rankings. And, you know, I've done enough tournaments to where I can kind of guess where you will end up, and you know, and I've been right on the few people who have been posting those, but I want to see more. I mean, if we get more people in there, I will just dedicate a whole section in Discord to just tournament results and rankings and everything tournament-ish for Evolution 2. But I hope you all have an awesome day, and I'll see you later, gamer.